match is now officially a Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
I can see my fantasy, I'm so consumed in bed. What I see takes over me, I'm blind beyond repair.
I'm back!
He's back after 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Clinton Davis is back in the house.
God, I hated being away for 2 weeks.
Hey,
Wasn't
you know
here
what?
for...
Let's get the somber stuff out of the way. Talk about this in just a second, but let's send a very heartfelt thoughts and condolences and just well wishes to one of our favorite wrestlers from the 90s. He's a very good professional football player and a very bad professional wrestler.
Kevin's favorite wrestler.
My God, was every time he was on television entertaining. And I even had a dog named after him as a child. One, Mr. Steve Mongo McMichaels.
He
get
ain't
well.
Doing too hot.
He is
I hope he does better.
Hot. But our wishes are with Mongo and his family. And we just, we want to see him do better than that. So
our thoughts are also with Keith Lee's friends and family at this time. Cancer is not a really fun subject to talk about, but it is a real thing. But yeah, I'm back.
Do a very heartfelt promo.
He did. I'm back. I was off the Blood and Guts episode because I literally blew out my vocal cords screaming. I'll get a video for that here in a little bit. And then last Thursday was me and Trevor were both gone. Our grandma passed away, so we've been dealing with that. But I'm back. I'm back and ready to talk about wrestling. What an episode to be back on. Fyter Fest Night 1. What a spectacular show that had absolutely no build to it whatsoever.
Tell me all about it, Clinton, because I watched 2 matches.
Which 2 matches did you watch?
I watched the tag team match and I watched the Orange Cassidy Wardlow match.
Okay, so you didn't watch the Takeshi match?
I caught very small bits of the Takeshita Moxley match, but I kind of knew how it was going to go. It's an interim eliminator match. I will sit back and watch that. I think Takeshita is, if you told me at the beginning of the year he would be one of my gotta watch guys. I don't want to call him a favorite yet, but a gotta watch guy. I would have been crazy because I would have been, who the fuck is that? Is that a former original Ninja Warrior competitor or something? Is that the dude from the gas station? No, it's not. He is an excellent, super young professional wrestler, and that guy has one hell of a future ahead of him.
So we can talk about the 2 matches because really that's all that happened on the show. But before we do that, I actually found the video so you guys can hear me lose my shit. So that's why I wasn't on the show the Thursday after Blood and Guts.
Yeah, he was still looking for a new pair of pants after that.
Ooh, blew my fucking load so goddamn hard. I'm shocked. You know what? If the section I was sitting in, if a child is born 9 months from now, it's probably my fault. I'll go the opposite of Snitsky. It was my fault. In fact, it was FTR's fault and Orange Cassidy. And pretty much goddamn, I could fucking go back. You guys did a great job on that show, by the way. Thank you very much. Ethan took over. Ethan knows how to run this shit now, so I don't need to be here every week. So y'all don't need to see me all the time. I'll become a special attraction or something.
He says that so lovingly. Yeah, I did get to watch the Wardlow Orange Cassidy match, which kicked off the show. And first, as a big props to AEW, thank you for bringing back the TBS champion or the TNT championship belt, the real one, the
black one.
The black one. There's been multiple variations of this belt, and the only 2 that I have liked are the original, the black one with the red across it, and the white strap with the green behind the TNT logo that was Miro's belt. Wardlow
Gold was definitely the worst.
Yeah. Yeah, and that red one that Cody had for a minute, or Sami, whoever had that.
Well, I'm never going to talk shit about the red one because that's Brody Lee's title.
Yeah, but there's a reason it was retired. It's one of those things. But anyway,
what a fun blend between a good match and comedy.
And it feels like the title means something again. It feels it's not to that level yet, but you can tell that when Wardlow has this belt and he's on TV and he's the guy defending it, it's going to have some meaning behind it. There's going to be purpose behind it. He's not going to let that thing go easy. But you're right. I think they did a great job at blending a comedy match, but also legitimately, it gave Orange Cassidy a little more credibility than people thought. And I think the match that really helped him with that was the Ospreay match.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh man, we'll get to that match later tonight, because at the end of the night, we're going to go over the best first half of 2022, everything that happened from January 1st to June 30th. We're going to go over what the best shit was. But before that, absolutely, let's keep talking about Wardlow and Orange Cassidy. That had to get kicked off the show. It kicked off the match by having Chuck Taylor and Trent thrown out in the most hysterical way. That was, he removed the wrong side of the turnbuckle pad.
And then a chainsaw came out.
And a fucking chainsaw. I love Chuck Taylor. He's so fucking underrated.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of Chucky T and those guys' shirts, I don't know which one we're speaking of here, but you know what? We're all in for it.
It's definitely the evolution of Wardlow.
Oh my god, redo Line in the Sand. Oh, holy shit. Can we get
walk for miles?
Can we get a music video based on Eevee segments from the Pokemon show, but to Line in the Sand? Oh my god, that'd be excellent. Go ahead and hit me with it.
Shut the fuck up!
I haven't had to click that button in 2 weeks.
I clicked it on myself twice.
Oh, I saw. Trust me, I watch our own product. It's garbage, but I watch it.
Well, that's why we are the world's okayest wrestling podcast.
We're not good. We're not bad. We're okay. No, but fucking Wardlow ripped out the pockets of Orange Cassidy. That was great. And then he took down his suspenders, and Orange Cassidy was just like, nope, and threw them back on.
So somebody brought that up to me at work, right? They brought up the whole pockets ripped out thing, and they said, "Aren't you the guy that fucking can't stand when people tear their socks off on the TikToks?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "How'd you feel about the pockets?" I'm like, "The pockets doesn't bug me." And they're like, "What if somebody tears their socks off in a ring?" I said, "I'm quitting watching wrestling that night. That's it. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm walking away."
Hold on a second. Hey, Wardlow, I need a favor, buddy.
Not fucking happening, man. I no, I'm good.
No, but fucking that happened. He fucking pulled Danhausen out from underneath the ring. He took away all distractions, which then led to a really, really fun match between Orange Cassidy and Wardlow. It was a great way to kick off what is essentially going to be 6 hours of Fyter Fest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I thought it was great. I thought Orange Cassidy got the right amount of offense in. And all the offense he came to was fucking reversals. The reversal off the top rope, just fucking everything about this match was so goddamn good. And the thing I liked the most about it was they kept Orange Cassidy, like, they made Wardlow look like Orange Cassidy was a problem, because he didn't fuck around with 4 power bombs. He hit him with 1, and that was it. He was like, "I'm not picking him up." He's reversed every power bomb attempt outside of this one so far.
Yeah, and then you had the nice little show of respect at the end with the classic Orange Cassidy.
He's a tough bastard.
The limp
tough guy.
The limp wristed fist.
Here,
bump.
give me a limp wrist. All right, thank you.
Oh man. So yeah, I mean, you knew how that match was going to go going into it in regards to the finish of it, but it was a good time. It was a good time. I was happy about it.
I had a real good time watching that match. It kicked off so fucking well. 1 second.
Where'd he go?
I'm back.
Disappearing act.
Oh, I do that. I disappear like dads.
Did your dad leave for milk again and didn't come back? Is your dad hanging out? Is he hanging out with Kevin's dad?
So there was a running joke at the old Kroger Kevin and I used to work at, because Kevin was like, my dad fucking left. I was just like, well, this girl we used to work with said me and Kevin looked alike. We actually had her convinced that we were brothers at one point. Not so much Kevin, because at that point he hated me. But she was like, Clinton, do you know your dad? I was like, yeah. She was like, is it a possibility that your dad is Kevin's dad as well? So if Kevin looks like Charles Manson at fucking 50, then yeah.
Hold on. Theoretically speaking, I bet your brother has played pool with Kevin's dad. I don't know if his dad plays pool, but he says he's a drunk and he hangs around bars, so he's got to have played pool with him at some point.
Or watch my dad play a show.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? Almost guarantee that. Anyway,
we're gonna have a fun beach party this fucking Saturday.
Yeah. So the next thing that popped up in this whole shindig was the Chris Jericho promo on Eddie Kingston, and just get this over with. Just get it over.
Eddie Kingston needs to be doing something else.
Of everything that I seen of this night, that was the low point of the show for me, from everything that I could see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because like I said, I caught the first match, I caught a little bit of that, and then I caught the tag, match. So
I would say Serena Deeb and Anna Jay was the low point of the night. That match wasn't good.
Serena Deeb's theme is a banger.
Oh yeah, it is.
Absolutely love that. What a fucking banger, man.
You know what theme I miss really bad right now, just because he's gone? Johnny Gargano's. The No Heart, No Soul one where he was a heel. Yeah. I got that on my fucking playlist. That shit comes on all the time. I fucking love that song. I'll fuck to that song.
That's one way to put it.
But Painmaker is dumb. What's the difference? He puts on some fucking eyeliner and a fedora. The fedora should take 10 points of strength away. In the shitty fucking clown eyeliner can go away too. I don't like Jericho.
Man.
Spoiler alert, we'll get to Jericho later tonight in my best and worst of 2022.
Yeah. I can't do it anymore, man. I can't do the Chris Jericho experience. I need that yearly 3-month removal of Chris Jericho from my television system. The only thing that's going to suck is I'm not going to hear the sports entertainment.
The Jericho Appreciation Society. I fucking Matt Menard. I need him on my TV more. Matt Menard and Angelo Parker.
Oh my God. Hold on. We're going to pump the brakes, because if we spoke his name and if we speak it again, he's like Beetlejuice and he's going to appear. Matt Menard needs to be on television every single week. But if you guys have not seen the post Blood and Guts vignette from Matt Menard, go watch it, because it's some of the most impactful 3.5 minutes that you are going to watch this year. He needs to be elevated. He's going to be elevated. He's going to be somewhere. And I don't know how high this guy's ceiling is. I can't tell you it's world championship level, but this guy, that promo is the closest thing to real life that AEW has outside of Eddie Kingston.
Honestly, I'd rather see a feud between Eddie Kingston and Matt Menard.
I think
the promo battles between them would be fucking epic. Oh my God. Talk about WWE underutilizing talent so much that it has backfired on them when it comes to fucking 2.0 or whatever you want to call them. Oh, they're great. They're phenomenal. They're I remember when they joined the Jericho Appreciation Society and we were all talking about why the fuck are they there? They're probably the high point of the JAS every week. Oh, fuck Jericho, fuck Sami, fuck Jake Hager, which we'll get to him in a minute. And I don't really give a fuck about what is the other person? Fucking I'm stoned. Shock. But yeah, I don't really give a fuck about anyone in the JAS outside of Matt Menard. Okay, I love Daniel Garcia. That's why, because I didn't want to talk shit about my boy Daniel. He's gonna have a really good pure title match against fucking Yuta at Death Before Dishonor. Am I coming over for that?
I don't know. I don't. No, that's next weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't miss SummerSlam with me.
No, I'll be home for SummerSlam. I'm just literally rolling in when the main card starts.
Okay, because we're all going to be at your place. Me and Sam
I know.
Talked about it. All right.
Yeah. Anyway, can I tell you what I wait for? Because I'm looking at the list of this stuff, and you can talk about Claudio Castagnoli and Jake Hager.
I'll just be really quick about that. That's super easy. WWE doesn't know what the fuck they're doing with their talent, because Jake Hager and Claudio Castagnoli had a really good fucking match on Dynamite. It was a hard-hitting fucking slob fest. The only thing is that Claudio, being in the Blackpool Combat Club, needs to be more violent. He needs to be more violent.
Yeah, I'm good with that. So there's one thing that I look forward to every single week on AEW Dynamite for the past 4 weeks now.
I actually know what it is. It's this.
It's not that, but that's an excellent picture of everybody. I really do appreciate that. I like that. However, that is not what I look forward to. I didn't get to watch this week's installment of it, so I want to hear you give me the overview of whoever's life Christian burned down this week.
It was actually the weakest shit because he just went back to dead dad territory with not Griff Garrison, but
Brian Pillman.
Yeah,
Oh my god, what a shocker! If Griff Garrison's dad was dead too, but he's the one.
And they said Griff Garrison looks like Jungle Boy, and then he went out and squashed him. And that was it.
What if Griff Garrison's dad is dead, and he's the one that really takes like the most like aggression towards this? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for one of these instances where the dead dad thing goes a little too far and somebody pulls a gun on someone else.
Like someone fucking Christian has a promo with Eddie Kingston.
That's the person. That's the guy.
Yeah. Or LT. LT and Eddie Kingston are the same person.
Yeah. Yeah, that's little known fact. LT is Eddie Kingston. We've never seen the two in a room together. So
also, well, because I just keep jumping all over the place. I've been working on something since we're talking about the best of the first half of the year. There will be a video coming out before the end of the month, which will encapsulate the funniest moments that have happened here on a Forklift, including Trevor's huge hog, fucking the Christ crippler, and anything RJ has or Russ has said over the past year so far.
Oh my God.
It'll be a nice little 30-minute video to just sit and watch, just to see the funny bits where we're not really talking about wrestling all that much. Because that does happen a bunch here.
You know what? And sometimes it has to happen. Let's talk about something not wrestling related. And once we finish this card, there is something I want to take and spend 2 minutes on.
Well, I'll fly through everything until we get to the main event. So,
yeah. So
John Moxley versus Takeshi, right?
Takeshita.
Those two had a really, really good, hard-hitting match. They are doing everything in their power to elevate Takeshita, and it's fucking working. The crowd is so behind him. You have people cheering him against Moxley, who is arguably the most over babyface in the company.
Takeshita is seriously, this is the best translation of a Japanese wrestler to the American market since Shinsuke.
Yes, absolutely. And you know what he does? He doesn't talk. The only thing I ever see him talk about on Twitter is Cinnabon and his obsession with Cinnabon. Or
like appreciation posts. He's a very appreciative guy. He reminds me very much, if you guys can find videos of this about 15 years ago of Tanahashi, he is very much young Tanahashi vibes, Ace vibes.
And honestly, the new PWG event that just was recorded, it has Takeshita versus Daniel Garcia. And I ordered the DVD just based on that match alone. You also on that card have Aussie Open versus the House of Black.
I'm happy for this. I like this.
I'm really enjoying it.
This guy makes me enjoy wrestling.
He bled for most of the match. Moxley didn't bleed until the last about 5% of it when he just started throwing headbutts. I think he got busted open the hard way. He hit him with a fucking Death Rider and then choked him out with the Bulldog choke. Phenomenal showcase for Takeshita. I fucking love everything they're doing with them. Keep doing everything the way you are. And then, of course, we go to fucking Anna Jay versus... Skip over that match. Honestly,
well, I have a question. There's one thing that at the end of this match that happens that I saw on Twitter.
Mercedes Martinez comes out and helps.
No, but it sets up the match for Death Before Dishonor. And I think that match is going to actually be very good because those two styles complement each other well. Yeah,
technical wrestling and powerhouse wrestling go really well together.
I think Anna Jay is one of those people that as much as I love her in WWE or in AEW, she would fit so well to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
She is such a marketable person. I mean, I'll say she's beautiful. She's got enough in-ring skill to be good enough for it. She has the charisma. It's just she doesn't fit with the crop of AEW women wrestlers right now. And she needs to find that edge that she had when she came back from injury. Because when she had that, yeah, that was good.
I think she's going to turn heel. Like, because they had the segment with Ty Conti afterwards, which fun statistic about Ty Conti. Ty Conti had 55 matches in AEW last year. Since March, she has wrestled once, ever since getting paired up with Sami. And Ty Conti is legitimately one of your top 5 most consistent wrestlers in your female division. She needs to be wrestling more. Now, I don't know if she's out with injury or I don't know if they're waiting for something, but Ty Conti needs to be wrestling again and not hooked on the face of fucking Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, especially with the spots that you put her in last year, like that. You need to be.
She felt like the gatekeeper. She felt like the gatekeeper of the title match. Like if you wanted a title match, you had to go through Anna Jay. But now Anna Jay is on fucking Dark. She's rarely ever seen on Dynamite or Rampage. Like ever since Ty Conti got paired up with fucking Sami, she's been. Shows up for the Dark Order bits, and then she's gone, which is a shame because both Anna Jay and Ty Conti are phenomenal, and they should be on TV more. This match doesn't play into that, but like this was... It was a fine match for Dark. Like, it was a Dark main event, and even then it's a stretch. But it just seemed like something was off between the two of them. Maybe there wasn't, like... Maybe the chemistry wasn't there between the two of them. But it just felt off. So do something with both Anna Jay and Ty Conti, or I don't know, because those two were very consistent. I know you're focused on like other women in the division right now. Like I know you got Thunder Rosa tied up with the woman from Stardom. You have Jade Cargill being the baddies versus Statlander and Athena, which is getting old. I want it. Like, there's no title match between them. It's just like the women's division is getting to that spiral again where like it was a joke. It's a joke. And I feel bad because the women's roster in AEW is phenomenal. Chris Statlander is great. Athena, great. Jade, great. All of these fucking women are great. And they're not being utilized the way they should. And it's a shame. It really is. Moving on.
I don't disagree.
Moving on. We can talk about the main event because the main event was hype as fuck. Might be my favorite triple threat tag of all time. And actually, no, just kidding. That'll always be FTR, DIY, and Authors of Pain.
Yeah.
But since you saw that match, and I just spent the past 10 minutes talking, let me get your thoughts.
A very shocking finish. Quite a shock to this, which is kind of puts me in a weird spot for how you're setting All Out up. So now, did you use the Bucks won, or the Bucks lost? The Bucks lost the titles. Swerve and Keith Lee won the titles, which I actually think. However, I think Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs should have them. I do think this is an interesting move, especially if you plan on breaking Lee up and having him go into a singles division run anytime soon. It makes more sense than putting the titles on Starks and Hobbs, in the sense that you're not going to run them as an interim championship. We're sitting here, it's July 14th right now. All Out is September 4th. September 4th, I don't know how it's going to happen, but FTR is going to have the AEW championship, or somebody else is going to have them. Maybe the Young Bucks get them back. But somehow it is going to be FTR versus AEW, or versus the Young Bucks for the AEW tag team champions, or actually it's going to be for all the belts. If I had to guess, it's going to be for all of them.
That was a main event. That main event was a pay-per-view quality match, Jay.
Hey, J-Tham, thanks for popping in again, buddy.
We always appreciate you, buddy. How are you doing?
So
no, but that was my favorite triple threat tag they've done in AEW so far, and they've been doing a lot of them lately. But I love 6-person tag matches, whether it be 3v3 or 2v2v2. They seem to do really well with them. And this match, like, there's a few things that came out today that kind of like muddy the waters. Like, Powerhouse Hobbs was the legal man, not Ricky Starks.
It's fucking wrestling, guys.
So fucking they could use that next week. So next week these titles could be right off of Swerve and Lee and right back on the Bucks because the legal man wasn't pinned.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Spots galore. It was a fucking spot fest. I
Keith
could
Lee
sit
going over the ropes is amazing, by the way.
The fucking springboard off Keith Lee's chest into a moonsault onto the fucking outside. The part where Ricky Starks and Nick Jackson were on the ropes walking and they slapped each other and they both sacked themselves. The triple super kick to Keith Lee from the Young Bucks and Ricky Starks. They did the pose and they super kicked him. And of course, my favorite spot of the match was when Ricky Starks motorboated Powerhouse Hobbs. That's just bro love right there.
Gotta kiss the homies goodnight.
That damn legal man syndrome. Just like, in my opinion, when it's a 2v2v2, it should essentially just be a triple threat. Like, there should be 3 men in the ring at all times.
Yeah, one from each team.
Yes.
Yeah, and that might be the way that they were rolling with it. But anyway, great match to end a show on.
Outside of Blood and Guts, probably my favorite main event of Dynamite this year.
Yeah. Nothing for me to complain about in this show anyway.
No, I got a few points I want to cover from the past 2 weeks in my absence. One, Blood and Guts Live was amazing. It was the best wrestling event I've ever been to in my life. It was phenomenal. I left at 10 because I was drunk as fuck, and I got picked up by my 2 friends and driven back to their place where I passed out on a couch. I did not stay for Rampage. I was too tired. Wrestling events going 5 hours on a Wednesday night, that doesn't sit well with me. I know it's fine for other people, but I'm an old man. I'm tired. Liv Morgan winning Money in the Bank was great. Her winning the title, even fucking better. I love Liv Morgan. She's my favorite woman on the fucking WWE roster. Now that Io Shirai is probably gone, which that Io Shirai is probably gone from WWE. She did post a thing saying rumors, blech, but I thought she was just listening to death metal at that point. Blech. Money in the Bank was really good. Austin Theory winning the briefcase is a mistake. It should have been Drew McIntyre.
Should have been Matt Riddle.
Oh, and apparently Matt Riddle and Caden Carter are dating.
Yeah, you know what? It's going to be every person.
That's cute.
Flavor of the week. It was my second favorite wrestling event we've been to. The one where the best in the world tour or whatever. Battle of the Worlds or whatever it is.
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds. That one.
Yeah.
Absolute blast. Jushin Thunder Liger was there. In case anybody wonders, that's how you get
fucking Ishii and Moose move the ring.
However, I did almost cry when Sting came out just to pat Darby on the back during Rampage. So whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's been a fun couple of weeks. I mean, I'm glad to have you back, buddy. That's always a positive.
I've missed you. I've missed this because normally we talk once a week at least like this, and I haven't gotten my Ethan time in 2 weeks, and it upsets me.
But so you know what? Let's do something we've been talking about. So for a couple of weeks, we've been talking about this. We wanted to do a mid-year awards ceremony, but instead of doing like a long-term type deal that's going on here, and just the Slammies and 17 different awards like we do at the end of the year, which will still happen.
100%.
This is going to be a really short one. We at On a Forklift here decided we're going to do 4 categories. There's favorite wrestler, least favorite wrestler, favorite match, and least favorite match. But there's a 5th award that we have decided, mid-year wrestler of the year. And this was an agreement by myself and Clinton, and I believe Trevor, and I think Russ abstained from the voting, but I don't think he disagrees with this. On a Forklift would like to congratulate one Uncle Dax Harwood on being the On a Forklift wrestler of the last 6 months.
Phenomenal run for Dax in the first half of the year. Singles match of the year candidates galore between him and Cash, him and Punk, him and Ospreay, even
him and Adam Cole.
He hasn't fucking missed this year, whether it be a tag match or a fucking singles match. Who's
No, LT, we're just wasting away again in Margaritaville.
I'm drinking bitch drinks.
So am I. I iced myself.
We got a beach party this fucking Saturday. We're trying to pregame for it a couple days in advance. Dax Harwood has had the best first half of the year. The runner-up, in my opinion, would have been Jon Moxley.
You know what? I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, and my runner-up for this one is gonna be Cody Rhodes.
You know what? I won't even disagree.
Not from you, because we discussed this, but from the as much shit as we've given Cody Rhodes, it's gonna be Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm. He is the best. He's the, if we're talking about this, best AEW wrestler of the first half of the year is Dax. The best WWE wrestler of the first half of the year is 100% Cody.
Yep.
Yeah. And you know what? He could have wrestled one time in WWE. That Hell in a Cell match, that was enough. That was enough.
Oh,
that one match made him my first half of the, the best decision he made was going back there. He's going to come back and win the Rumble. It's going to be the biggest fucking pop ever, and he's going to take the belt off Roman.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because he went out there and wrestled with a torn pectoral muscle. A legit torn pec.
Yeah. He definitely did that. And it kind of leads me into this. I'm going to say it. He was my favorite wrestler the first half of the year. I wanted to say Danhausen. I wanted to say it, but he's been more of a comedy act than he has an in-ring talent, so I can't call that. I'm going to say it. Cody Rhodes is my favorite wrestler of the first half of the year.
Well, I'll say my favorite, and then we can cover our the wrestlers we've been enjoying watching.
Mm-hmm.
No shock, it's Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston has had a phenomenal first half of the year, beating Jericho at Revolution, the Anarchy in the Arena match, which was phenomenal. Him in Blood and Guts, he's consistently the best guy on promos, bar none. There is no one who tiptoes the line between kayfabe and reality as much as fucking Eddie Kingston does.
Kayfabe doesn't exist, Eddie Kingston.
I know. And if you want to be the motherfucker that walks up to Eddie Kingston and tells him wrestling isn't real, by all means, go ahead.
Be our guest.
Be our guest.
Be our guest.
By the way, just so everyone knows, the reason we're not doing a tag team of the first half of the year is because it's obviously FTR. We don't even need, everyone knows FTR is the best right now.
And I don't have a negative for least favorite tag team because
Team 2001.
I love tag team wrestling.
Team 2001. That's my least favorite tag team of the year because they lasted a week. They won the tag titles and then they broke up.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that so fucking much. Anyways, other notable wrestlers this year, absolutely Dax Harwood, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins even. Seth Rollins has had a phenomenal, between the Rumble and the Hell in a Cell match with Cody, Seth Rollins hasn't missed this year.
Takeshita.
He's my rookie of the year so far.
Matt Riddle. I will give Matt Riddle props on this for
Randy Orton.
After him and Randy. So had Randy not got injured, they would have been a very close second to FTR for Tag Team of the Year. RK Bro.
Absolutely. RK Bro was the bright spot on Monday Night Raw every single fucking week. Every week. I tuned in to watch Riddle and Randy. It's been sad not having Randy on my TV, which is shocking to say in 2022. Jay, I don't know why your message isn't popping up here, but yeah, worst tag team of the year is America Top Team.
Yeah, I can go with that. Which is bad because we're big Ethan Page fans. Personally, we are. We like the guy. I like his outside of the ring content that he does, his toy content and things like that.
Roman, when he's on TV, I really enjoy watching him. But
he's not on TV enough.
He hasn't been he's held the title, both titles for 100 days now, and he's defended it once.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great match, however. Mm-hmm. Great match.
Other notables, Chris Statlander. Chris Statlander has been probably my favorite women's wrestler to watch this year. I'm really glad she dropped the alien gimmick.
Don't really. I guess my
Detroit boy, a Detroit boy.
Now he is. The other one before that was Hamilton, Ontario. If I had to go negative on like if I had to choose a negative on female wrestling, it's probably Thunder Rosa's title run and her in-ring stuff, but I don't want to harbor on that. Positives on that front, Jamie Hayter has adjusted to the world very well recently.
Yeah, she has.
But Liv Morgan would probably still take the cake as the person for me.
Absolutely, Liv Morgan is a female wrestler. She's probably, like I said, my favorite WWE wrestler right now. She's so fucking over.
Gigi Dolan is over with me. It's the queen of cakes. What do you want? My big fat Greek cake.
Shut the fuck up!
You had me click that so quick, I almost clicked on the story of Johnny Shitknuckles.
I'd put Windex on that.
I'm more of a JC Jane guy myself.
It's the orange hair, dude. Oh, fire it.
It's the snarl. It's just a little kind of like the fucking Sylvester Stallone. Like,
oh my God. You know what? Can I say something? And I feel this is a person I feel really bad for. This is a wrestler in NXT. This is a female wrestler I feel really bad for. Indy Hartwell.
Yeah, she lost fucking everything this year.
I feel so bad for her because she was on such just a rocket ship trajectory.
Her brother's on the main roster. Her dad's gone. Her mom's gone. Her husband's gone.
Yeah. Man.
Now she's jobbing out to fucking no-name talent until she gets released, which Indy Hartwell deserves a lot better.
She's somebody that's going to move on from what she's doing and is just going to be fantastic.
Her and Shaw Samuel are going to fucking tour the indies together as a mixed tag team.
I hope so.
Tag team, because that shit would be great. Them versus Bussy. There's a dream match for me right there. Yeah, you didn't even know you wanted that match.
No, I didn't. Oh, but I do want it now.
Oh, fuck. I want Index versus Bussy.
Can we get RJ City on here? Because do you have your picture with him?
I can get.
Fire that up. You have that. I think you have that. You do, because we did that after Blood and Guts. We talked about that a little bit.
Yeah. Let me just get back into my Google Photos.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring up. I want to get the negatives out of the way because I like talking about the fun stuff. I like talking about the positives.
Let's talk about
my least favorite match of the year is not an AEW match. It is not a WWE match. It's that entire fucking GCW The World pay-per-view.
Ooh.
I paid
sore spot.
I paid $20 for it, and the best thing on the card was the free pre-show where we got fucking Thunder Rosa and
Joint Boy. I can't remember his fucking name. Something Reefer.
Yeah,
the Grim Reefer.
The Grim Reefer on the main card.
Fucking lit a joint on the top rope, did a somersault, landed on his feet, and continued to smoke the joint. It was my favorite spot of 2022 so far.
Blake,
by the way, bright spot.
Fantastic. Look at the bone structure on this man.
You know what? I'll just tell this. I ran into him and I was like, RJ, and he just went, yeah, how are you? And I'm just like, I'm so good. You're such a big inspiration to me and everything I do. I watch every single episode you put out with AEW. It's so good. And he was like, that's so nice. Thank you so much. Do you want to take a photo together? And I was like, yes, please. I got my phone out. He was like, you know what to do. Cute pose. And then we did that pose. It's like Blood and Guts was great. Blood and Guts is a highlight. You know what? Let me get my least favorite out of the way. Let's do least favorite wrestler first. Cause we did our favorite wrestler. Let's do least favorite wrestler.
Chris Jericho.
Okay, good. I'm glad we both had the same thing. Other people I haven't enjoyed seeing. Not Dan Lambert. I haven't enjoyed seeing Dan Lambert. Sammy Guevara, I'm over.
So I can
Happy Corbin, I'm so fucking sick of.
Oh, you know what? Let me give one here. Honorable mention: Madcap for favorites.
You know,
I'm very impressed with what he has been able to do with literal fucking chicken shit. They have given him nothing.
He's definitely. I would consider this his rookie year on the main roster. He's definitely been a rookie of the year contender.
Yeah, I like that. See, and here's my thing. I don't dislike what Dan Lambert has done because they were like, hey, be an asshole to the biggest extent. And there's times I'm like, fuck yeah, Dan Lambert's getting pops, and I'm not mad about it. There's other times I'm like, get this fucking guy off my television. Like, when he's making the misogynistic comments and shit to Ty, I don't need that. That I don't need. But if you want to go out there and you want to fucking roast somebody else, go for it. I'm fine with it. Just don't like. It's that level of where's a joke ending and what's your real feel for it. I don't need that for it, but I don't even think it's that bad. I don't think America's Top Team has been that bad. Pushing all of the former UFC fighters, that I have a problem with. Okay, but see, I like the outfits. I gotta appreciate the drip. I gotta appreciate the drip a little bit. But Chris Jericho, no, I don't need Chris Jericho on my television.
Also, because I don't know if Ethan posted any photos of our seats, but we were pretty close to each other. That was our view.
Yeah, I didn't, but I'm literally we talked about this, and I think Mike talked about it too because he was directly across from us. We had literally one of the best views for that Sami spot.
It was great. I bought those tickets. I was scared because I said it was up on towards the ramp and perfect seats.
No, absolutely perfect. If you told me, hey, this is where you need to sit, or like this is, you could buy tickets to the next 10 wrestling events, but you have to sit in the same seats. I'm in.
Right, that exact spot I was in.
Yeah, I'm in because I can see everything. I can see the stage really well. I can see the ring really well. I can see everything going on.
Mm-hmm.
How tired of going to LCA and seeing matches inside of steel cages are you though?
I got to see Hell in a Cell live, and it was both Hell in a Cell matches were great that I got to see. It was the New Day versus the Usos, which fucked, and then Shane McMahon jumped off the top, and I got to watch LT have a fucking heart attack. That was funny. Yeah, he does keep switching his alignment, but he just kind of goes with the flow. He knows he can talk shit about Sami, and we'll all cheer. But the second he starts saying, Ty Conti, you're a slut, everyone fucking boos because we don't like that shit.
Shane McMahon, yes, that McMahon is too damn old.
My favorite bit of going to Hell in a Cell was LT walking in, going like, I'm gonna fucking get drunk and shit, and us walking all the way up the stairs and him going like, I'm having like 3 beers. And I'm going to be comfortably buzzed and have a good time.
Oh, man. So I mean, like, there's so many, there's
so much good this year. It's hard to pick out the bad.
It's like the nice. So here's the nice. Here's
I
the
got
nice
one. Here, let me give you one. Let me give you one. Least favorite wrestler of the year. I don't want to see Jeff Hardy anymore.
That's my least favorite booking of the year is anything to deal with.
Which, while we're on it, my least favorite match of the year so far is the Young Bucks versus the Hardys at Double or Nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
Like non-joke matches that happened.
That man is too damn old. I fucking agree with that. Holy shit. Oh my God. You're not wrong on that, LT. Not wrong at all. So the nice thing is the negatives haven't stuck with me. Like I beef it on that, like I'm beefing it that week. Mm-hmm. The negatives on WWE stick with me a little bit more, but a lot of that is to deal with creative. It's not the work that the in-ring talent is bringing. The in-ring talent is doing their best. It's the booking and the creative work that they're trying to fight against to be able to get to that point. As for favorite though, man, the Rollins Cody Hell in a Cell match is one of my. Yeah, I agree, J-Fam. It needs to go away. Mm-hmm. The Rollins Cody Hell in a Cell match is one of my favorites.
Well, which is your least favorite? Because we're getting the negatives out of the way.
Well, my least favorite match was that entire GCW The World pay-per-view. If I have to pick one match from that,
Effie and Jeff Jarrett.
No, actually not. It was the tag match that only went like 5.5 minutes with the Briscoes. You have the Briscoes on pay-per-view. Come the fuck on. Use them better than that. The match was awful. Fucking Nick Gage didn't even do anything. Like he looked like shit. It was poorly set.
No, but
Effie was on my TV, which automatically gives the match 3 stars.
Yeah, honestly, the Rollins Cody Hell in a Cell match is in my top 5 favorite matches of the year so far. My favorite match though is probably going to be Blood and Guts. Just from I know I've been spouting the praises of Anarchy in the Arena, that it was my favorite match, but just being there for Blood and Guts made that shit so much better. That's probably my favorite match of the year. I've watched it back on TV. I don't mean to toot Detroit's horn, but we deserve a pay-per-view. We deserve a pay-per-view.
We killed it.
Because I was just like, maybe I'm just hearing that the crowd is loud. No, on TV, we were fucking deafening.
I'm sitting here and I'm trying to think. I want to go outside of. I want to give an AEW match as my favorite. You know what? I can tell you my favorite match of the year from AEW is Dax vs. Cash.
That's fucking fair. And essentially what was the Owen Hart tribute match.
Yep. It's Dax versus Cash. Because that's two guys. You took two dudes that are in the ring with each other all the time together and put them against each other. And both of them came out looking better for it, except somehow Dax Harwood came out looking like even more of a fucking star. You know what? Sitting here thinking about it, that's it.
That's not a fucking bad match to pick. I fucking love that match. But like I said, blood and guts for me to go over many, many notables from this blockbuster year. You know what? I'm going to give this one of my favorite things about this year. WWE has not missed on a pay-per-view this year.
Super fucking weird, isn't it?
Their pay-per-views have been consistently good. It went from dreading watching a WWE pay-per-view to be like, there's going to be like 3 or 4 good matches on this motherfucker.
And WWE, here's the crazy thing to me. This is the way. It's almost like they flipped. So WWE used to be gotta watch the weekly programming. The weekly programming is good, like SmackDown. When SmackDown was good, when SmackDown was real fucking good,
like the SmackDown 6 good.
Like I'm talking like right at SmackDown Live started. Like we had Talking Smack, Daniel Bryan, The Miz. That shit when SmackDown was real fucking good. That SmackDown when that was good. You could watch that and the pay-per-views fucking sucked. But now it's like you can watch AEW's pay-per-views and their regular show and it's great. And you can watch Impact's regular show. Their weekly show is really good. Their fucking pay-per-views cannot stand up to anything unless Josh Alexander's in the match. If Josh Alexander's not in the match, it's almost not worth watching the pay-per-view, which is awful because they have good talent. They need a bigger arena to do their pay-per-view shows in. It doesn't feel special when they do it in the same place they film television.
I miss the Impact Zone.
I do too. Fucking welcome to the Impact Zone. And you just look over.
I'm Mike today, and I'm
Mike today and Don West.
I can feel the bass in my fucking prostate in the Impact Zone. But
everybody is waiting. You have that moment where you're sitting there and you're going, when the fuck is Monty Brown gonna pounce a child? Like
that's the only return I'm waiting for in 2022 as a Monty Brown.
I hope he pounces Izzy and sends her flying across the fucking ring.
No. Hear me out. Fantasy booking. Shut up.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna even hit you with this preemptively.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. All Out. Tag titles. It is Keith Lee and Swerve versus Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks. The ref goes down. Keith Lee is setting up for his own pounce. And then out of nowhere, Monty Brown hits Keith Lee with the pounce and sends him across the ring, leading to Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks winning the goddamn tag team titles. Give me my money. Give me my money.
Shut the fuck up.
You didn't expect to be hit with it, did you?
Damn it, I hate that you have that power now. I gotta take that away from you.
Oh my God.
Tell me you wouldn't fucking come in your pants.
I'm taking my pants off and running around the block. That's the thing. I'm gonna pounce my neighbor's dog. They have a 4-pound Chihuahua with a bad leg. You know where that dog is going? Clear through the fucking air into the neighbor's yard. Who has a Doberman who is then probably gonna play tug of war with the dog. Literally. I just first off, hilarious. Second off,
I'm the best booker.
I would LT. I can tell you this. I don't know if you saw it. I got a new puppy dog. LT. No, dogs are off limits. I will not harm a dog.
Keep Brian Cage off my TV. He sucks.
Can I get Monty Brown versus Josh Alexander for the Impact title?
I need to make like a nut video to like counteract the shut the fuck up. Because that's a nut idea.
I hope it's just a video of a walnut cracking. I'd love for it to be that sequential.
Can you hit yourself with it now since you have the power, please?
Yeah, I would love for it to be this.
Shut the fuck up!
Of Vince McMahon doing the faces, but you know what? Fuck that guy. Let's hope WWE goes in for the better with Stephanie and Trips behind the reins, because guess what, everybody? Starting July 18th, Clinton, would you like to give them the news that we found out today?
Actually, I wore this for that reason. Because WWE is going TV 14. I totally wore that for this reason.
Sun's out, guns out.
I don't got big arms. I just got tattoos.
I'm waiting for my Hoochie Daddy shorts to show up from Amazon.
Dog, you know what I ordered?
5.5-inch inseam shorts like I did.
Total segue here. I ordered ball hammock underwear.
Oh, the ones with the little pocket in the front?
Yeah, they got the pocket in them. You can fucking shove your nuts in them and everything. Keeps them from fucking sticking to your thighs and shit.
This is where we either gain the followers or we lose the followers. It's one of the things. Next week we'll be...
I don't even remember what I said, LT. I'm not gonna lie.
Boy, you white as fuck. You white as fuck. Oh boy. Clint doesn't have to get a piece of printer paper. He just puts his arm up to the camera to fucking balance the light.
Just covered in. That's why I keep getting covered in tattoos. I'm fucking white as
I'm
fuck.
white.
Man.
I'm whiter than you are. That's the worst part. Look at this shit. Look at him. I look like a corpse underwater.
LT would be so much better if you just show up for the show instead of just fucking commenting on it. But I understand if I'm making LT uncomfortable, so I'll throw some clothes on. It's not what the fans want. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, the boys like the guns out.
Oh, my God. I want to do a podcast about the fucking boys.
The boys? Like...
My fan just broke. Can you still oscillate, friend? Can you still oscillate, please? Hey!
Your fan just pieced the fuck out. Like, I'm out.
My fan has had enough of my shit.
I ain't blowing you no more.
Oh, God, you need to, buddy. I need you. I don't need a lot of things in life, but I need you.
Instead of dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight, he's just pale and he's dancing with a fan in the moonlight.
I don't know why I'm friends with you. I don't know why I fucking hang out with you.
Hey, come back here, Midwest Pete Davis.
Listen here, motherfucker. I'm going to come over on Saturday and just get white trash wasted in your fucking house and beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, well, then I can just tell you that you're making me frustrated.
Fun fact. That was the moment I knew Ethan was going to be a good dad. Is when he dropped that line on me.
I wore khaki cargo shorts to a party, and I took a 24-ounce Seagram's Jamaican Me Happy wine cooler, but the spiked one with like 8%. And Clinton was annoying the piss out of me.
I was black
at some point.
At that point.
At some point, he was laughing, and he looks at me and he goes, "Should Jamaican me happy?" And I said, "No, you're fucking Jamaican me frustrated." You fucker is the moonlight.
Oh shit! LT redeemed a Big Papa Puff, and I haven't done it yet.
Oh my God, are you right? Oh, you're all right over there, Luna?
As long as it's love good.
Ooh, hey. I get my wife on the podcast and we can talk about how the Harry Potter characters. If we
we need Kevin because he wrote Harry Potter.
He did.
Also, everyone, today is the 6th anniversary of the first meeting of Kevin's Gate.
Oh yeah, it is. Well, we can't put that picture up though. We can't show Kevin's face.
We can't. We got to keep him a mystery.
Yeah, he literally is like Bigfoot. Just every picture I see of Kevin from now on, it's got to be blurry.
But you know what? Over everything else that has happened this year. Hold on.
Sunscreen, it's important. Skin cancer is a real.
What has been your favorite thing to happen in wrestling this year? Overall, what is the thing in wrestling that has made you the fucking happiest and be the happiest to be a fan?
You and me, or are we talking to the peanut gallery?
Everyone. I want everyone involved in this shit.
LT, I have to wear SPF 100. Actually, I burn ridiculously easy. You would not believe this, but this is tan.
Dude, you can see me. I'm actually out in the sun this year. I'm tan. I just wear t-shirts all the time.
You see this? I got this. This is a tan. I got this a month ago.
Dog, you know how my body tans? I get sunburnt at the beginning of the summer. Tan's there for the rest of the year.
I have 2 phases. I'm either like super white or which is original, and then I'm just burnt, and that's extra crispy.
Shut the fuck up.
So my favorite moment in wrestling all year, and this isn't going to be a match. I don't think this is going to be a match of any sort. Maybe going to be a difficult one. Probably Punk winning that championship and just like his emotional reaction.
Mm-hmm.
The just how he was when he won that belt. The crowd, like none of that seemed staged to me. That seemed like a man who finally redeemed his career, like to where he was at.
I'm still going to say the whole Blood and Guts event as a whole. That was just an amazing experience to be a part of. I haven't screamed like that since I was in a band. Like that really brought like the wrestling fan out of me, being in that atmosphere, you know, the fucking $12 beers and the $14 hamburgers. I don't know, man. I was able to go fucking there, enjoy that with my brother and my dad, given the circumstances and given how stressed I was. That really fucking brought me back to reality for a couple days. And that's probably going to be my favorite thing in wrestling for a long time.
You know what? It's either that or it's the Owens Stone Cold match, because I didn't think I would ever see Stone Cold actually.
Oh my God. How can I forget favorite match of the year? I fucking loved Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knox.
Oh yeah. I was going to say
that's probably my favorite WWE match of the year. Yeah. More so than the Hell in a Cell match, I'll say. That match was so goddamn good. Punk is dope. I fucking love Punk. He's been in one of my top 10 favorite wrestlers since he came out. Holy shit, LT. You're going to get me fucked up tonight. I wish I could figure out a way to get it to pop up on this StreamYard shit. A little smoke cloud every fucking time we get fucking
comes up.
No, but fuck again, Jesus.
I don't have anything to drink, so I'm sorry. Otherwise, I'd give you oh hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, for anyone who didn't hear, this was the reason I missed Blood and Guts review. I had no voice for like 2 days after that.
I was screaming as well. I was a section over, but I think I scared a child in front of me. Were you here? Did you hear when I was talking about how the dude at the end of my row threw
Holy shit.
in front of him?
No, I'm fucking trying to catch up on these hits because these motherfuckers keep redeeming them. You don't really know how many people pay attention to our shit, and you motherfucker.
To the fuck it.
You could blindfold me with a fucking piece of hair right now. Does anyone have any more channel points? Because I'm dying.
Fucking, oh my God.
I regret ever making that fucking thing. That's the dumbest decision I ever made. I never thought
a piece of fettuccine.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, this is a really bad time to tell you I have 14,000 channel points, right? Don't worry, I have to save them for later. I get a lot of fucking channel points watching Jordan streams.
Jordan puts on really good streams. Jordan of the North is one of my favorite streamers. And in fact, I'm going to post his link in here if anyone wants to go follow him, because genuinely, I don't think my channel would be where it is right now without Jordan of the North.
I do want to throw this out there. So putting in the point of Jordan of the North, I do want everybody to know quizzes have not gone away. We are working on the quizzes and it will happen soon. We're waiting on Russ to actually confirm if he wants to do DDT or not. If he does, Russ, you are probably not watching this. I hope you're enjoying your vacation, but you can go fuck yourself. Because that means I have to study for DDT. And I really don't want to do that.
I'm going to be real with you. I'm not fucking doing a quiz about DDT. You want to know why? Because there's over 1,000 fucking Iron Man champions. And I'm not doing it. I'm not. It is an unreasonable thing to ask me to do. So I've made an executive decision.
I am
rolling up my sleeves. He wants to do DDT. No, it's not happening. You want to stick with Japan? Fine. We're gonna go New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I am excited for the Monday Night Wars tag team quiz though.
That whenever you four fuckos can figure out a night you want to do it, I'm cool for a Monday.
I don't think Implish is here tonight, but I can drag him into it anytime he wants.
Go follow this guy on Twitch, Jordan of the North. He streams like Wednesday through Saturday. He's really fucking fun. He's really interactive. And honestly, he's been my biggest help getting this streaming shit going.
Is LT streaming anymore?
He's never streamed. Oh. He wants to get 50 streamers. He wants to get 50 followers. And then he's going to stream in Assassin's Creed. His words, not mine.
Okay.
Now everyone's just watching me get fucking shit.
No, that's fantastic. Hey, speaking of Assassin's Creed, what a fucking shit show of information coming out on that. It's going to be in Baghdad. It's going to be in the Aztecs. It's going to be Mayan. Figure it out.
I haven't. Oh, he said he's going to do Ezio's story. Enzio Auditore.
Ezio Auditore de Frenzy.
Fuck that. Yeah, I agree. I fucking couldn't give a fuck about the Assassin's Creed series anymore. Syndicate was like my swan song with the Assassin's Creed series.
Shut your whore mouth.
Odyssey, why
should
why do I have to shut my whore
Odyssey
mouth?
Was amazing.
That's cool. It didn't interest me. It didn't feel like Assassin's Creed. It felt like Dark Souls light.
I don't know. I really enjoyed Odyssey. Oh, yes. We can talk about that.
Oh, hold on, everyone.
We have a minute here for some video.
Hold on.
Trevor! Hey, Trevor, are you going to cut a promo on me or do I have to cut a promo on you?
He wants to know if you're going to cut a promo.
Promptu on the spot. You and me, Trevor, you're going down next time. You're a former champion. I haven't seen shit. I haven't touched that.
Let him get my headphones so we can fucking hear you.
I don't care. You need monitors in the studio.
Okay.
Trevor, I so wish you showed up wearing your flowered shirt because then you would look like an evolution of Clinton.
Why? You beat his ass.
Oh, you want me to
beat his ass?
Trying to cut a promo on me? It's not fucking happening, Trevor. You've held that belt. You've tasted gold. I'm not going to settle for last next time. I'm not going to settle for anything better than first. Russ, I'm coming for your title. We're having this out. New Japan Pro Wrestling is the next quiz, and it's coming home to me.
Oh, you're just a baby back bitch. You're not going to get that title. It's coming back to me, motherfucker.
Baby back bitch. Baby back bitch.
That's what I want to see. That's the confidence we need out of Trevor. But yes, LT, you're right. Actually, Trev's on the thing, so we can talk about this. Skate's going to be free to play Skate Bowl.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm so excited, LT.
Yeah, super cool. That's actually a huge thing. In my opinion, that is a huge thing. I like that EA is finally giving these creators a chance to do something with their own games.
Baby back, bitch.
Baby back, bitch.
Oh, in case you, hey Trevor, in case you didn't
fuck my
catch
life.
up on it, Clinton is the
Oh, my
lightest
fan
human
breaks.
being
I
known
break
man.
me. What else is gonna fucking happen tonight?
Hey, Trevor, can you do me a favor and can you go remove any coffee tables from Clinton's place?
They're already gone. Man.
Clint, hey, just turn around and look at Clinton and say coffee table.
That's
Coffee table.
that's my bitch drink.
I know what you bitch drink. After what I just went through, I deserved a part of it.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that.
Yep, you got the keys back, and that's the important thing. So, with that, all I have to say is, I am the keymaster. Are you the gatekeeper?
Oh God! Here, you can have these back.
Okay. Hey.
No. He just asked me if I was the gatekeeper.
Hey, come here. Give me a hug. I love you. Thank you so much.
There is no Dana. Only Zool.
What was that?
I gotta wait here for a second.
Oh,
That's okay. We're about to wrap up anyway. So
Yeah, I really appreciate everyone coming out for my tour de.
he almost
Tour
got
de
it.
France?
He was trying to say return, but he almost said Tour de France. Tour de France to force. It fucking lives. It comes back almost a year to the date, and the Tour de France force comes back.
Just talking shit. They fucking decided to hit the big Papa Puff like 7 times in a goddamn row, and I'm ready to fucking
Where's
Yeah,
die.
you're welcome. Go
Oh,
ahead.
motherfucker.
Oh man.
But little did Oliver Platt know when he signed the contract to be Jimmy the King, he was going to be putting in a Tour de France force. Fucking
Shut the fuck up!
I'm fucked up now, folks, so I think we're going to call it here.
And it was me that hit that button, by the way.
All right.
Oh,
On a Forklift Pod on Twitter.
You can
Find me at PK Batman. You find this fucking idiot over at Jensen Collins 3. You know, you can find Trevor Davis at Nightmare Cuda, my big brother. Love him to death. Channel Snickle Fritz on YouTube. PK Batman 420 on Twitch. Thursday nights at 9 p.m. on UPN.
And as always, we love you, Judy.
We love you, Judy. Oh, I don't want to do a suck it saying
No,
we love you.
no, you're good.
You're going to break your fucking